Yo! I'm gonna show you how to make a J. Cole type song.
If they want the beats, then I'm raising the stakes. While on the web trying to make you a name. Not realizing the fate that you bring. Don't give a statue, just chasing the fame.
Okay, Jermaine Cole, born in Germany, raised in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Growing up, J. Cole was an A student, and he began rapping at the age 12. With his mom buying his first musical sampler, he began making beats. And after high school, he would enroll in St. John's University in New York. He would hope by being in New York, it would give him connection throughout the industry. He would continuously try to get Jay-Z attention to produce for him, but sadly it never worked. Not until his release of the debut mixtape To Come Up, he would land in the eyes of Hov. Hova! Okay, inspiration. For this track, I'm going to be referring to songs like A Lot, Middle Child, and Off These. I know A Lot and Off These aren't his songs, but I like his verses on there, so I'm gonna cherry pick what he did on there and then implement it into the song. And for the beat, I'm going to be going more towards Middle Child because I feel like that's where he is currently. So I'm going to try to not replicate it, but make something similar. Okay, ingredients. Most likely we're going to need a sample, something that has brass in it because the Middle Child track, that had brass in it, specifically like trombones or something like that. So I'm gonna have to try and look through my whole sample library to find something. A BPM around 120, 130. Boom bap drums, cause J. Cole, he likes the real hip hop type stuff. So back then they used boom bap drums. So no trap drums today. You can either need an 808 or a bass. So either one will work. And a couple synths here and there just to spice up the beat a little bit. Spicy. All right, melody. In the track Middle Child, his main melody was like a trombone sample, so I'm gonna have to search through this whole catalog of samples just to find one. And no, I'm not about to show you the playback for any of these samples because I don't want to get
copyrighted.
Alright, so I managed to find one sample that actually sounds sort of like it, but I'm gonna have to tweak it a little bit for it to actually really fit with the other song. I pitched it down, chopped it up, rearranged it until I got this. I also put some reverb on it because it was sounding a little dry. Then I added Tune Booster's Time Machine to give it a little old-timey, like lo-fi type sound. And then last but not least, I put the isotope vinyl on that thing. You gotta put your vinyl on there. Gives it a little bit more texture, you know what I'm saying? Alright, drum time. I don't know why I did that, it's kind of corny. For the drums, J. Cole likes some boom bap drums because, that's the era he came from. Wasn't all of these trap snares and triple bumps. It was good old-fashioned hippity hop. I kind of copied the Middle Child drums, but I put my own variation on it. So, this is the drums for Middle Child. And this is the one I came up with. Okay, hi-hat time. For the hi-hats I made two patterns, one simple and one fast for variation. For the first one I ain't do too much, I gave it a little 1-2 with a couple triple hits here and there. And then I added a big crash at the beginning so it signifies where the bar starts. For the second one I sped up the hits to get a little gallop going. You know, having 2 or 3 patterns is good in the song so your beat doesn't get boring, and it also gives the artist a little bit more groove to choose from. Just a beat tip for you. Alright, 808 time. For the 808 I gave it this pattern. I didn't really have to distort it since it already got some crispiness to it. And actually, this is the 808 from my free drum kit. Link below. Okay, synths. Just one moment. Your boy is parched. Lastly, I had this Uzi type synth going on in the background cause Middle Child had it, so why not? Then I added FabFilter Volcano to give it some movement, some delay, some reverb, and finally an EQ to cut out all the lows. So here's how the final synth sounds. God, trying to say that word, synth sounds. I got a big tongue, so it's really difficult to say S's and stuff, so Sally Slithers. Okay, we got all that down, so here's the finished beat. Alright, the beat is done. Now it's time for the bars. Okay, lyrical content. J. Cole likes to rap about paying homage to older rappers, either like Jay-Z, Nas, or anybody you can think of that was flourishing in the early 2000s or 1990s or whatever. Teaching new rappers. Black empowerment, cause you know this is a black driven genre, so you gotta give respect to the black ones that started it. Being underrated, which is I don't know if he just started talking about this, but it seems like he's talking about it a lot now. He has a lot of drug references. Even though he doesn't do drugs, he likes to make punchlines out of drug references, so I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some of that in there. Being the big brother of the rap game, so well, he says he's the middle child, so I guess the OGs are the biggest brother, then he's the middle child, and then the new rappers are the youngest. Growing wiser. You can just look at J. Cole and just say, that's a wise man right there. DeVille, you know, that's one-on-one with every rapper. You gotta say your damn birthplace or the place you was raised in right off jump. But he says this in like every song, so I think I'm gonna have to put a couple references in there for this one. Damn right. Okay, brainstorming. Alright, we're gonna be brainstorming, so let me think of a brain in a storm. That's stupid. Where's my goddamn pad? There we are. We just gotta figure out the whole rhyme scheme. I think I'm gonna go with the type of flow that he went with on a lot. I feel like it was back to back. Breaking and boasting, yeah, I like that. Okay, J. Cole is in a place where he feels like he has to prove himself. I mean, he really doesn't because he got the credentials, but these new rappers, they don't see that. So he feels like he still has to prove himself and make his way up to get the respect. J. Cole, you do not need these guys' respect. They wear colored dreads. Come on now. I feel like I'm going to add a line like, I can do what you do, and I'm going to do it better than you. So, you're going to have to give me that respect. So I'm going to call this song Mile Run, because the track or the race symbolizes longevity. So it's a mile run, we're running, and all these other new rappers, they're just sprinting. They're just taking off. They feel like that's the way to win the race. You got to run the fastest, but no, you got to pace yourself. So these new dudes, they just gonna run past, boom, 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 then they're gonna burn themselves out. They didn't save enough energy for the rest of the race. You just did a 100-yard dash, not realizing this is a mile run. You still got 1,660 yards to go. You better pick it up, buddy. All right, it's song time.
Cold world. Dreamville in this motherfucker. Cold world. If they want the beat, then they're raising the stakes. While on the web trying to make you a name, not realizing the fate that you bring. Don't give a stat, you just chasing the fame. This the new rap and it's changing the game. Clicks and new crack, it's a rap when you face. Wanna see black people making the change. You see how cool that we make everything. Hopefully we hustle back, start moving forward and racing these laps. Respect the grades, you know where you at. I'm handing out phase, the fields where I trap. I'm paving the way, I'm building the map. Tying my lace, I'm still on the track. Most of y'all sprinting, y'all losing your breath. Cause this is longevity, count every step. This watches just got it from Drizzy. Cause I gotta watch all these cops in the city. They wanna come stop all the spots that I'm giving, but I would not hide, never stop, never giving. I'm here but still got something to prove. I done on the club and I done on your moves. And I just did it much better than you. So I will advise you respect when it's due, nigga.
I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way.
You know where I'm at.
I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way.
No holding back.
I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way.
Bet you didn't know that.
I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way.
I'm running laps.
I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way.
I'm running laps.
I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way.
I'm running laps.
I'm on the way, I'm on the way, I'm on the way.
I'm running laps.
I'm on the way,
I'm running laps.
I'm on the way.
Okay guys, that's the video. Leave a like if you like. So comment any other artists that I should do next. I'm getting requests to do like Travis Scott. I already got Ray Shrimmer coming. So yeah, do that. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know the usual. I got a song out. Go check that out. It's in the link below. Also, this song is in the link below. So do something.
If they want the beat, then they're raising